Hey everyone, I am so excited to be working with Mariposa again, and fall is my favorite season, and pumpkins are one of my most favorite things about fall. And the girls and I had a brainwave, and I asked the girls how feasible it was, and they were like, of course. So Cherie came up with these cute little pumpkins in the pumpkin felting kit. And it comes with instructions, comes with your own felting pad and your own felting needle. All the wool from the girls out here who are busy lambing right now. And as stress relief the other night, I went ahead and tried to make them on my own without Cherie's video instructions. So I will show you what I made. And that's the glory of wool and felting. If you don't like it, you can tear it apart and start again. But here they are. How cute are those? Mind my fingers, I've been lambing. So I'm gonna use those as fall decorations on my table. And aren't they cute? And you can make them however you want. So you get the white makes the ball, and then there's colors here to make your pumpkins. Whatever color you wish to make. But this is the goal. Anyway, thank you guys so much for supporting me and the girls who are busy working today. And of course, the ladies at Mariposa who are honestly just the artists behind all this. So thanks again.
So let's get started. So taking one of the tufts of wool that's provided, we're going to create our base. So just taking this fiber separated wool, we're going to create our little ball. So you're just going to roll it in on itself. And whatever's loose, so we have like a little pouch here. Whatever's loose, we want to anchor it down. Just poke in and out. So that it stands on its own without falling apart. Just keep poking it in until it holds together. So we're not fully felting it at this moment, we're just trying to secure those loose edges. And this will be our bottom because it's probably the most unattractive at this point. So we'll just decide that this will be the base, the bottom. So there's a lot more felting that's going to happen. So this is our top, our bottom, where we've anchored it all down. We want to give a nice base, so we'll just continue to poke. Make this part flatter so you can sit down. That'll take a few minutes. Just keep going. So we'll just start making our divided sections. So flip your bowl over, find the center, and begin there, making one section. Just giving that little pit there. And just decide where you want the next one to be. So we're just poking it in, and we'll fix the bottom once we get there. So you just want to divide it out. And then once you've decided on your divisions, you're going to want to work over each little section, just giving it a little bit of attention so that it's felted a bit. So when we apply the color, you'll be doing more felting, but at this stage, it is nice to have just a bit of a firm surface when you're applying the color. So just give it a bit of attention, just kind of groom it just a bit. So once you've decided your sections, then you give attention to flatten down the fibers just a bit. And you've done that all the way around. You'll need to do that also toward the bottom. So you're basically sculpting. So what you need to do is just poke to create that shape. So in applying the color, once you have the pumpkin slightly firm, it's not completely felted, just taking the roving, we're going to just pinch off a small bit, kind of make one side of it pointed. We're going to anchor that down in the center, and we're going to cover each section, just kind of focusing on one section at a time. We're not felting it down yet. We're just going to pull it and anchor at the top and the bottom. And once we've applied all the color, then you gently poke over the surface again like we did to kind of groom the natural fiber. We're just going to poke again so that the orange attaches to the fiber below. So I'll just do another one to show you. Taking a small bit, kind of giving a little twist to the end to make it smaller, give a little tug, and then we'll anchor it down at the bottom. And repeat that over each section. And if you're wanting it to be thicker, then you apply another layer. I would suggest just working in layers, even just one section at a time, but I'm going to leave it a little bit bare because I want it to have a variation of color. So you can see the lighter underneath with the orange overlay. So I'm just going to give it a once over very gently across all of it, redefining my sections. So to create the stem, use the dark brown, just taking off a bit, just a small bit, and we'll just roll that one side, or we can fold it in, just kind of thicken it, give a little twist, and just poking it down till it's a little thicker. So you want those fibers to mat together. So once it's thicker, just divide it to kind of spread out the fibers, because we're going to straddle that center of the pumpkin. And then we'll anchor that brown down. Trying to keep your stem standing up. So to create the leaf, we'll take off about the same amount, give it a fold so we have a flat edge, and just start to poke that down. Be gentle, don't go too deep into the foam, so you're going to lose your fibers. Remember to flip it, because we just want to firm it before we start to sculpt the shape. Going from the sides. It really doesn't matter, just as long as you're felting the fibers to each other. And once you've got it firm enough, then you can give it a shape. So as you complete your pumpkin, you can make it as firm as you would like. Just you want to refine those little edges, make it not as fluffy. Just poking those fibers down, you can make it as firm as you'd like. Just trying to retain the shape. So this is the orange pumpkin. And so the green pumpkin would be done the exact same way. And the white pumpkin would just be the bare wool without the color applied. So this is our 3 pumpkin kit.
Thanks for watching Mariposa Wool and Mill Felting Basics and Kit Instruction video. So continue felting, and to replenish your felting needs, come visit us at the farm market or online at the link on your screen. Stay tuned for more felting fun.